morning, good morning. This is how we ride out before we go and, do what we got to do for our day. Good morning, guys. All right, I want y'all to have a little bit of have some morning inspiration for you. Just something slight. You know how I do it. Anyway, it's Friday. Go and tackle this day. Because remember, consistency wins. Because it's not what you do once in a while, it's what you do every day. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp that with amen. Because guess what? I am the blueprint of that. No matter what, every day I, you know, go and get that. And I do it consistently. I don't waver no matter what. I'm always consistent because I have a, you know, uh, yeah, can't sometimes because I can be not outspoken but a little bit icy because the outspoken thing I've outgrown being outspoken. I just say less. So being so quiet and reserved around people that it's okay. You can take your time with people, you know. So I tend to do that, and people look icy or I don't like them. Um, I want to be clear about that. It's just I'm taking my time with you. You understand? So that's all, and that is what it is. You understand? You can't. I've learned over the years, don't give it all away too fast, and also, again, take your time with people because you will get to know them. If that's what the cards, if that's in the cards. But if I'm quiet, minding my business, still giving you good morning, goodbye, the little um, just respect, being a decent person. Take that and go. Yeah. The icy Mark don't. I'm sorry. The icy Mr. Yeho don't even say good morning barely. It's like you know, and it's okay because at 45 years old you can move like that. Anyway, consistency wins, guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the Diddy reckoning. I want to go ahead and get some of the main points out there, and some of the celebrities been weighing in. Men, not women, but a lot of men been weighing in. But Faith Evans did do a new interview. Um, Faith's name wasn't even mentioned at all. I don't know how. Faith wasn't even mentioned at all on the Diddy Reckoning. So again, Biggie, Kevin Burrows, or whatever his gay puffy eyes need a lower laugh eyes. You know, he didn't tell the whole story. He didn't tell the whole truth either, because when it came down to their own truths and their own little gay tales, they skimmed over it. And Kevin Burrows, he did not touch on his own relationship with Diddy, and when he was running hard for Diddy, the things that he did to people, and the women that he abused, and whatever, you understand. So just because he eventually got in line and start sucking Diddy's dick like everyone else that wanted to be around him did, because they put him up there on that pedestal. So they were all conforming. What goes up must come down. I hate to use those type of metaphors, but yeah, we all um, tend to be on the precipice of our anything, and you have to be you have to keep a certain mentality, that consistency, in order to stay there. And when I say consistency, I'm not talking about consistency of beating a ass, or you know jacking somebody up, or sexually assaulting someone, or pissing on somebody. Whatever Diddy did. Consistency of being good to people. You understand? And it seems that Diddy put out a lot of more bad than good. But let's talk about some of the things that I want to touch on other than Kevin Burrows. Kevin Burrows, do your research, guys. I don't want to. This story go so deep when you start touching on Kevin and Haitian Jack, um, Jimmy Hitchman, who now his son, little Jimmy Hinchman, um, it's like Ice Spice and them's managers. But when you start Googling these guys and doing your research, that shit was deep. And these guys were all gang affiliated, and it was someone who people you did not want to cross. And everybody don't want to say it, but for real, the Tupac and Diddy shit started with Jimmy Henchman. You know, Pac was beefing with Jimmy Henchman, and he didn't know how powerful Jimmy Henchman was at that time in New York. Literally, when Pac and Jimmy Henchman ran into each other at the studio where Pac was shot, literally, when Diddy saw when Diddy was with Jimmy Henchman when Pac saw him in the elevator. So forever, you with the person who shot me. So that's when that shit, bad boy and bad boy and whatever beef started, right? So it's a lot of names that go with that. Haitian Jack. Uh, Pac started hanging out with Haitian Jack at the time. You know, then the list goes on and on. So to not touch on it too much, this whole Diddy story cannot be told without these names. Now, things I will defute that I am aware of, because at that time I was, even if it was 1997 or whatever, I was heavy into the entertainment for what they gave us then, magazines, everything. um, Whatever news source was out there to get the information at that time, MTV, I was on that. So I will say Kamora Lee, who at that time she didn't have kids by Russell Simmons. We know Russell Simmons was Def Jam. He was the big top guy. Kim did not work for the record label. Kim was Kamora's friend. Sarah, who is Tupac's baby mama, and also Diddy baby mama, or whatever, however that go. It was a whole LinkedIn situation, okay, with that whole team. They did not tell the full story. Then you have Eric Sermon, who jump out there, who's now on the Breakfast Club again. Go check that interview out, because he want to come through and speak his piece, because Misa, Diddy's baby mama, don't like how he depicted her. Mind you, they saying Diddy stole Misa from Eric Sermon. Mind you, Misa was a 14 or 15-year-old little girl. So y'all want to make this 50 Cent story even better? They need to drop the ages of these girls that they're bringing up, and these grown ass men getting on record. These grown men, Eric Sermon, they're all getting on record telling Diddy's story, saying, "Hey, Diddy took Misa from me." Everyone knows Misa got pregnant when she was 16. So we're talking about a 15-year-old girl, 14-year-old girl. Misa got pregnant when she was 15 or whatever. Had the baby when she was 16. So we're talking about little girls. All right. So These are 50 Cent's sources, right? So just the way 50 Cent move, I'm gonna jump around a little bit. It's safe to say that 50 Cent will tear his own color down, which most black people will, just like most people are harder on their family than they are to other people on the streets. It's safe to say that 50 Cent will rip a black person up faster. So Ja Rule and a few other people now, 50 Cent opened up the floodgates. And women are his ex girlfriends, his baby mother, everybody coming out jumping on wax, talking about 50, saying he beat me up when I was pregnant. He burned the house down for insurance money. It's the claims keep coming in. But I guess it's honestly at the end of the day, it's like who gives a shit? But 50 built his career and this Diddy reckoning off of the cancel culture. So Diddy did it. Your story better than Diddy's, 50. You burnt your baby mama's house down and tried to kick the baby out of her. Shit, okay? That sound like a Cassie type shit, but Cassie is not a black woman. You understand? So when when 50 Cent's baby mother, who's a black woman, is saying how badly he beat her while she was ready to give birth to her child, it fall on deaf ears because she's a dark skinned woman. So nobody give a shit. Nobody don't hear it, right? But Cassie, on the other hand, who's being sued by this guy, the escort guy, for the nastiness. We're not going to get into too much of it. Let's just say he want his semen back that they were collecting in cups, and she was using on her elbows and drinking and whatever else she was doing with that. Because she's a nasty little vulture. Okay. Anyway, they're coming for 50 Cent with facts and truth. Okay, not just Marlon Wayne's, but everyone. So anyway, if you're just coming in here, like, share, subscribe, but send this video back and look up some of those names. Haitian Jack, you know, these are their nicknames. These are not their real names, okay? Um, look up Jimmy Henchman. Even look up Jimmy Henchman's son, who's in the music business now. All these people, honestly, I was those rivalries were so deep back then. Realized that I guess the music industry was built on gangsters and record labels and shit. Drug dealers and gangsters is what branded record labels, and that's where um, BMF come in. I guess they came in and kind of put the at first New York ran everything with Jimmy Henchman and everybody, but then BMF, Meech, and all of them came in the late '90s and kind of made Atlanta pop like that. Took the money down south, right? Anyway, when you look up Jimmy Henchman, you'll come across Heavy D, Salt and Pepper. You'll come across all the old school rappers, Eric Sermon. So that's why I'm telling you, this Diddy Reckoning, it's like I don't know what Diddy did to it. Diddy put something out there that's number one on Netflix because these people don't know how deep the waters run. You understand? It's too much to even talk about in one episode. But literally, Diddy sent Daisies, which is like a funeral arrangement or something. So believe me when I tell you this. If 50 on some of the shit, the henchmen, the Haitian Jack shit, your life is definitely is gonna change in a lot of ways. You're gonna beef your security up. 50 Cent, talk about how you beef your security up. Talk about those things. You don't have the same security that you had a month ago. Your security is up, my nigga. Eric Sermon, you too. Y'all know Misa and all of them been the 50 Cent story. 50 was trying to get with Misa. 50 wanted every girl that Diddy had for some reason. Diddy wants every girl that Andre Harrell had, that Albie Shore had, whatever. And on the flip side, 50 wanted what Diddy had. 50's baby mother, who go on record saying how 50 beat her up and everything while she was pregnant, she was saying that while she was with 50, 50 was cheating with Misa. That's Diddy's baby mother. But Misa wouldn't leave Diddy alone. And 50 never got over that. So these stories go deeper than deep. 50 tried to step back and be the executive producer, but he never put himself in it. Also, you can't talk about Diddy and not talk about Clive Davis and Lucien Grange. How can you even talk about Diddy and not talk about Clive Davis? It's too deep. The storyline run too deep. And 50 Cent, the story you told, you just put it on Netflix. That raggedy shit been out there as public information. You can go and do your YouTube research. 50 Cent is just pushed, just got a good endorsement deal, publishing deal, and pushed it to a different audience. All not trying to be racist or nothing, but black people that's linked in, we fucking know. We know the real story, 50, and you look stupid as fuck. But again, let's talk about the 50 Cent reckoning. You know, it's all about money, who you know, and who can get that publishing deal out there. Let's talk about the reckoning of 50. Like, seriously, because there is one. You understand? So, anyway, the funny part about all of this, and before I let you guys go on to have a beautiful day on purpose, and remember, pray over your day and set your day up. Like today, I'm going to go do this, get this done, be off, not think about it, or I'm going to go do this, whatever it comes, but we're going to get through it. We're going to get over it type shit, right? Anyway, Cameron, on Cameron, Killer Cam, on his podcast, he made a very, very, very good point about Little Rod. In the Diddy reckoning, Little Rod said he would wake up sometimes in the bed with Diddy after a night of not remembering anything with no women around and his asshole was sore. He would wake up really, really sore. And because he wanted fame so bad and wanted to be that top producer, he did it again and again and again. My boy, my boy, my boy, my look, fuck boy, my boy. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Anyway, y'all have a good day on purpose. Peace.